Rush is a 1991 crime thriller drama movie about Jim Raynor. He's an undercover narcotics detective who has to be forced to have a partner, so he chooses Kristen Cates, a young female out of the pool of rookies, and he basically brings her into the world of undercover narcotics and how they have to do drugs, but they can't be addicted, and they have to give most of the drugs to their boss, Dodd. This movie is really weird because it was leaving Amazon Prime, so I wanted to take it down. It's got good cast: Jason Patric, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Sam Elliott, and the two of them are trying to take down Gaines. He's like a local drug lord, but they haven't been able to get in contact with him because they are suspicious. They buy way too many drugs. They don't work, and they've been around for months. And basically, Jim has to pretend to be like a sort of rich burnout that just wants to do drugs with his girlfriend. And of course, people are not stupid, so they kind of notice that this yuppie couple's like doing way more drugs and they're not dealing the drugs. So they rope in another young man in order to help them facilitate a deal with higher ups. And this movie's just like glacially slow. It's a 90s film, full 2 hours, but like it takes its time and it never has like a up and down. So it almost feels like emotionally stunted. So it's kind of a weird vibe to watch this movie because there's no "we almost got caught" sort of scene. It kind of just happens, and it's probably because this movie's based off of a book, and the book was based off a real actual case in Texas in the late 70s. So they couldn't play around with the narrative too much because it's all based on real events. But the movie has like the two of them basically become drug addicts, and they have to deal with that, and it's just sort of just happens. Everything just sort of just happens, and there's not much in terms of like suspense really, because it just sort of everything just seems kind of like flat. There's never any peak or high or low or intensity to the movie. It's all feels like you're on drugs while watching it, where it's just everything is just slow and chill, and even if there's a shootout, it's kind of like if someone's threatening you, it's just, so it's a really weird sort of film. I guess I really didn't dig this one, so I give Rush a 5 out of 10.